Cherry, cruise control, look at the glow, amazing. Cherry, flame of fire, here to devour, blazing. Swing low, please save me from all the ones that hate me. The Israelites stay patient, returning home to our nation. Cherry, cruise control, look at the glow, amazing. Cherry, flame of fire, here to devour, blazing. Swing low, please save me from all the ones that hate me. The Israelites stay patient, returning home to our nation.
Used to ride 85 in the box Chevy. Then my Bible came alive, scriptures knocking heavy. 215s, now it's 316s. But I'm talking about Habakkuk, man, cause you Christians crazy. All I do is think of Jude, Truth, 1989. Now all I see is truths, cause of 1969. Flames coming soon, all I see is turpentine. But I can barely see no evil, I'm legally blind. See no evil, fit no ego, love of money, root of evil. Humpback, eye of needle, crooked letters, spell I eat them. Neglect must I never feed them. Thoroughbreds, I gotta breed them. Brilliant minds, I gotta free them. Some can't go, I gotta leave them. Extraterrestrial, pray I become celestial. Extraterrestrial, pray I become celestial. Rizzle.
Cherry, cruise control, look at the glow, amazing. Cherry, flame of fire, here to devour, blazing. Swing low, please save me from all the ones that hate me. The Israelites stay patient, returning home to our nation. Cherry, cruise control, look at the glow, amazing. Cherry, flame of fire, here to devour, blazing. Swing low, please save me from all the ones that hate me. The Israelites stay patient, returning home to our nation. End to end, cut off the thief, I can't take it here. Forever dead and paying dividends. Reparation to Jerusalem for everything that they stole from there, and all the lies that they sold us here. Take me home, flying through the air. The speed of light is your first gift. The firmament about to crack it. Leviathan release the kraken. The angels here to get it cracking. I'm leaving it all, no packing. No lost wife, not looking backwards. Let my people go from their shackles. We beat the nation down to a fraction. And my God about action, black as a coal, ruling the globe. This ain't new to my people, we heard it before. The sheep hear his voice and they instantly know this is our independence, yeah, we got to go. Wow, more than conquerors, fight every trial. No time to waste, the timing is now. Pow, space age prophet. Yeah, it's going down, just wait for the crown. Judah is bold as a lion. Ayy, drop me off in Mount Zion. Ayy, teleport to pass the time. Ayy, the Israelites, we about to shine. Babylon, burn to the ground. Listen up for them trumpet to sign. Them chariots fly, yeah. Cherry, cruise control, look at the glow, amazing. Cherry, flame of fire, here to devour, blazing. Swing low, please save me from all the ones that hate me. The Israelites stay patient, returning home to our nation. Cherry, cruise control, look at the glow, amazing. Cherry, flame of fire, here to devour, blazing. Swing low, please save me from all the ones that hate me. The Israelites stay patient, returning home to our nation.
Slave ship to the spaceship that's flying. Chariot beams you see in the sky. Scariest thing you see with your eyes is niggas and fringes that look like God. Black as the image Ezekiel saw. Angelic creatures don't look like a dog. Four heads, never heard one of them bar. Got a whole lot to say, where do I start? Precepts, dust on my shoulder, I need swept. Isaiah 60, they need help. The build of these walls, foundation and all, and they about to get it. Soon as I get home, yeah, they about to get it. You wanna get on and get in the spirit. Sauce in this dripping, ain't looking for chickens. Be strong in the Lord, pop power the spinach. I'm living whenever my people get shot down in the streets. Zechariah was a beast, prophesying in the east. It's going down to say the least. The living rise, that's the yeast, it's sending our members. When Babylon fall, you're the timber. Christ called us the snow in December. Captives, read his word and remember. Greatest people on the earth. I know that it hurts. Mama been crying, brothers been dying. Where's the mirth? It ain't in the church. You heard it here first. My people, God's only chosen. Holy is heaven, chairs, then we roll it. Gone.
Cherry, cruise control, look at the glow, amazing. Cherry, flame of fire, here to devour, blazing. Swing low, please save me from all the ones that hate me. The Israelites stay patient, returning home to our nation. Cherry, cruise control, look at the glow, amazing. Cherry, flame of fire, here to devour, blazing. Swing low, please save me from all the ones that hate me. The Israelites stay patient, returning home to our nation.
I remember being broke, I was sleeping on the floor, no hope. Back then, I ain't know what to believe in. I was trying to survive in the jungle. Lord knows I was sick of playing defense. Now I'm striving for better, striving for better, striving for better, striving for better. Let me tell you where I'm from. I was in the slums, bad role models, I was looking up the thugs. Getting so extended, I thought that it was fun. At 12 years old, got introduced to the drugs. They told me light it up, boy, and put it in your lungs. Wanna be the man, get your hands on the gun. Cops come run. On the route that I was on, I wouldn't have made it to C21. 2021, and I'm 20 years old. Came a long way, got a long way to go. I done moved on, tryna turn the fear goal. Same time, reaching back to the hood to save souls. This the new me, this the true me. This my purpose, I ain't taking it loosely. I put a bullet in that old man. Understand? You don't know me, you knew me. I remember being broke, I was sleeping on the floor, no hope. Back then, I ain't know what to believe in. I was trying to survive in the jungle. Lord knows I was sick of playing defense. Now I'm striving for better, striving for better, striving for better, striving for better. I remember being broke, I was sleeping on the floor, no hope. Back then, I ain't know what to believe in. I was trying to survive in the jungle. Lord knows I was sick of playing defense. Now I'm striving for better, striving for better, striving for better, striving for better. Man, just look at me now, honestly proud. I've been going hard in this war for a while. Family be asking why I don't come around. Truth be to the chill, got my hand up to the plow. This is God's plan, I done figured it out. Tryna be a man, tired of playing around. Can't quit now, cause I don't wanna end up there walking around with my head in the cloud. Gotta stay focused, gotta stay in control, cause I know the devil trying, it got me feeling like Joe. I done lost sisters and I done lost bros. Look around me, I got them back 100-fold. Pray you never bend, never break, never fold. Pray I never bend, never break, never fold. Gotta hold on, better strive for the truth till the chariots take us home. I remember being broke, I was sleeping on the floor, no hope. Back then, I ain't know what to believe in. I was trying to survive in the jungle. Lord knows I was sick of playing defense. Now I'm striving for better, striving for better, striving for better, striving for better. I remember being broke, I was sleeping on the floor, no hope. Back then, I ain't know what to believe in. I was trying to survive in the jungle. Lord knows I was sick of playing defense. Now I'm striving for better, striving for better, striving for better, striving for better, striving for better.
Yeah. I want these nations bowing down to me and make them crown the king. Glorious sound to me, release like Jubilee. The end of poverty, angelic body me. If I leave my throne, you gonna see a different side of me. This prophecy, prophecy, yeah. This prophecy, prophecy, yeah. This prophecy, yeah. This prophecy, ultra pure gold, gone approach the throne. Way up to the ceiling. I can't fight this feeling. If your eyes on the kingdom, we got common interests. We've been down so long, oppressing in our members. Twinkling of an eye, now watch us fly like Delta engines. Man, we beneficial when these laws, they benefit you. I got so much channel aggression towards any law official that say we not the people or any artificial that conjured up an image that is contrary to the scriptures. Arms and feet like polished brass, lightning bolts coming from his visage. You can approach the throne, but not until I extend the golden scepter. That's right, stay in line. Watch me handle mine. Bring my cup of wine and toast to the end of time. This palace so divine, ate it. Promise to change your mind, can't it? I got servants who got servant. Damn, this the curse of Canaan. Rearrange it. Blood of the gods, can't explain it. Get out of Dodge, they can't tame it. Ultra light beaming, pure gold on my raiment. I will be nation bound and die.
Yeah, this word is so wicked, it got my mind gone. But we been flipping through scriptures, it got my mind blown. And since we back on the mission with our forefathers' traditions, and we been painting the pictures like the time drawn. Yeah, this word is so wicked, it got my mind gone. But we been flipping through scriptures, it got my mind blown. And since we back on the mission with our forefathers' traditions, and we been painting the pictures like the time drawn. I done been tried in that fire and made it out.
Check. Welcome back to another week of Let's Talk Truth. Today you got myself, Officer Emmanuel,
Officer Baruch,
Officer Ezra, Officer Isaiah.
Yes, sir.
Officer Jonah, Officer Zachariah.
All right, and today we are dealing with the truth
Right?
about prom.
Message.
You know, for some of our daughters and sons, it's a little too late. But you know, our praise to the Most High, Lord's willing us dealing with this topic will prevent a lot of teenage pregnancies, a lot of teenage clinic visits.
Right?
You understand? A lot of, heartbreak.
Right?
Teenager with babies.
Death.
Hey!
Praise to the Most
Let me
High.
wake on up. Yeah.
But nah, this is a serious topic because believe it or not, I know it's looked at as something that's highly regarded amongst our people, that's honorable. We really growing up, we look forward to it like damn near all our life, especially
Right.
when we hit adolescent years, you know what I'm saying? But it's really idolatry.
Right.
It's really Greekish fashion. It's really nothing that we should be partaking in at all because it only leads to evil. But it's one of the things that's evil that our people call good. You know, it's for the kids. It's fun. It's, you know what I'm saying? But and the truth of the matter is, black people need to cancel prom. All right?
That's right.
For real. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to show you why. All right? I was there. All right? But before we get into the topic, first and foremost, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and call in today. You know what I'm saying? Your little girl might have went to prom last night. And she might walk in the house this morning bow-legged. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So I want to let's talk about it. You hear me? 1-833-878-7234, extension 7. Once again, that's 833-878-7234, extension 7. Call in today, all right?
Right.
And but yeah, so y'all already know before we get into the topic. Now the thing about this week, I ain't gonna lie. It was a lot of random, crazy, off the wall, It's a lot of stuff that's in the news.
Right.
So we had to pick and choose. I'ma just deal with two. All right, we gonna deal with two. We just gotta deal with these two things this morning. Bring it out. All right, pull up this first thing.
Sure.
We gotta deal with it.
Joseph Dream.
And it's definitely not that. It's definitely okay. All right, yeah, play that. That's it.
There's this new TikTok trend. My God. You know, I've said this many times that a lot of black people in America are really ready to go back on a plantation. And if you really don't believe me, check out this video.
Hey, who you with? Massa. Come back. Who you with? Massa. Come back. Who you with? Massa. Come back. Who you with? Mount Massa. Mount Massa. Mount Massa. Mount Massa.
Now, as you've seen the video or you've seen some of those videos, a lot of the white people, because I have to be fair and tell the truth, a lot of the white people didn't know what they was getting involved with when they did it, a lot of them. If you watch a lot of those videos, like I watched on TikTok.
Cap.
You know, because they were like, oh, shoot, I didn't know that's what they were doing. So you have black people who's doing this and know what it is and making this white person, you know, do this to them. I'm not even mad at the white people in this video. I'm not mad at a single white person in this video. My issue is the black people.
What?
Black people, a lot of you have, like I said, you're ready to go back on the plantation, and I wouldn't say a word if they put you back on it at this point. I really wouldn't say a word. You know, now if they're going to put you back on a plantation, I'm going to go ahead and leave, because I am not going on a plantation with you. But a lot of you want to be there. Look at the things you do. I mean, for all these different trends on TikTok that y'all doing, it's just embarrassing. It's like, y'all mama and daddy didn't teach y'all nothing. Didn't teach you a freaking thing. I don't see no other group of people doing some crap like that. None. Just you.
Hey, pause.
Why?
Pause.
That's not.
So what he's saying is get Sirach chapter 22 real quick.
Bring it out.
And started verse 9. He's saying a lot, but the main key point that he's hitting on right now, because there's more to the video, but basically how we make ourselves look, right? Our children, this generation, how we make ourselves look.
Right.
You make it seem as if your parents didn't teach you a damn thing about history, and if they did, you do not give a damn, right? You mocking it as if it's something like it's a joke. Like women, your foremothers that look just like you do right now was getting raped by that same white boy that you got playing in your TikTok, grabbing you by the hoodie.
Right.
You understand? As if that's not a serious issue to not be playing about, right? This stuff right here, like he said, no other race does this, indulges in foolery like this at all. Read what you got.
The book of Sirach, chapter 22 and verse 9.
Come on.
If children live honestly.
If children do what?
Live honestly.
If children live honestly. Meaning, according to the laws of God, according to the Bible. But not only that, just with common sense, understanding history, understanding reality, understanding morals and principles and guidelines, principalities.
Right.
You understand? It's certain things that you just should not do. It makes your whole entire race look like garbage.
Bring it out.
If children live honestly, read.
And have wherewithal.
They
shall cover the baseness of their parents.
Right, and have wherewithal is going into having some type of intelligence, some type of talent, right? Something to elevate their people. It says if they do, they will cover the baseness of their parents. Because we talk about, this wicked generation, it only gets worse and worse. That's what the Bible says. But it's because the previous generation, when you examine them, they wild, no regard for the Bible, tip drill. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That generation right there, our mamas and daddies, they sincerely, genuinely failed us. For damn sure, without a doubt. But the next generation is supposed to have that mindset to learn from their parents' mistakes and carry themselves in a manner that covers the baseness of their parents. Right? The generations are supposed to get better and progress if the children live honestly. Read on though.
But children being haughty.
But children being what?
Being haughty.
Being haughty. Not giving a damn. On TikTok trying to, get likes, shares, comments, and all of that above having morals and standards about themselves.
Exactly.
Children being haughty, come on.
through disdain and want of nurture.
Through lack of discipline from their parents, having all that liberty and freedom to do all that nonsense on social media, read on.
Do stain the nobility of their kindred.
They do exactly what the brother is talking about. They stain the nobility of their race. We don't have no nobility no more. This is the stuff that we known for. This is the stuff the nations, this is what they see. It's a mockery. We make a mockery of our damn self. You understand? That's why, get Deuteronomy 28:37. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 37. This don't make no damn sense. Read what you got.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 37.
Come on.
And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee.
So God said his people will become an astonishment. The fact that our young women find it funny, it's a trend to have a white boy hold up your hoodie or whatever as if he's hanging you or lynching you, raping you, whatever the case may be.
Right.
And you saying, who you with? Massa, my massa. Embracing, swirling, embracing, dealing with, you know, the descendants of our forefathers' slave master. Like that's, you know, that's something that basically that's the move. That's what our young black women need to do. Get with the white, get with the massa. Cause the nigger ain't hitting on nothing. You understand?
Right.
That's a dangerous trend. It's astonishing. No other race on the planet would do that. If another race, just throw me a race who y'all think, honestly, would go through slavery for 400 years from a certain people, and then once they get free, do TikTok trends with them people holding them, talking about they the master.
Not a nail down
Nope.
one.
They'll come up with a bomb strapped to their back and blow up Massa.
Right.
They did to their people. Can I get a scripture on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Get Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 12. The problem is our people got a severe case of Stockholm syndrome. When you get whipped and whipped and whipped for 400 years, it has made our people think that this is okay. But in the book of Lamentations, I was just looking at this. God asked the question, how is my fine gold become dim? Right. How is this beautiful thing that was once beautiful become changed? That's what we see. That's the disappointment in seeing the daughters of Zion on the screen, letting the base of all people, the most profane, the scriptures say, is nobody as vile as this man. Our sisters, they shouldn't even be able to touch them. But our people are destroyed. Get that Isaiah 30 and 12.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 12. Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel.
Come on.
Because ye despise this word.
It's because our people despise the word, because these be the same people that when we come up to camp, they don't want to hear. They see black men standing up for God. They say, no, I'd rather get a white man, like the sister that died earlier this year. She made tweets in the past saying, I only want white men. Then the white man ended up killing her. Read.
And trust in oppression.
But the problem is our people trust in oppression. People think the word massa means master, right? I was told in the past, correct me if I'm wrong, but massa is actually a Quaker word for oppressor. I was told that that's what the slaves were actually saying when they were saying master. They wasn't saying master. They were saying master because we understood who our oppressor was.
Sound about right.
And here we are today, and our people trust in that same master or that same oppressor.
Like he said, ready to go back to the plantation.
Can we get one more?
You said it? It finished to that they trust in oppression, what?
And perverseness.
And perverseness, that's what it is.
Facts.
Letting that quote unquote master, your oppressor, grab you by your box braids, grab you by your hood or your shirt. You look perverse, that's what it is.
That's perverse as hell.
Yep.
That's the definition, that's the epitome of perverse. Go ahead, officer.
Finish one with the last three words.
And stay thereon.
And that's why he said that's our people would go back to slavery. Our people ready to go back because they stuck. They stuck on stupid after all these years. That's our people. We trust in oppression. That's what you want.
Sirach chapter 8, verse 4.
The book of Sirach, chapter 8 and verse 4. Just not with a rude man.
That white man is rude. He's never been our friend. He's evil as hell. Read on.
Lest thy ancestors be disgraced.
And that's what our ancestors doing right now. They disgraced. Because You're playing with something that people was traumatized by. That's why it's an issue. We can't do this, man. That's what the Bible said. Don't play with rude people. These are the most rudest people on the earth. And now our ancestors disgraced. All right? That's it.
Hey, let's play on. Bring it back up.
Entertainment? But see, let's talk about TikTok. See, TikTok will allow that. But let black people talk about something constructive, or talk about how that same group is oppressing and doing black people wrong. Then they're gonna take your videos down on TikTok. But it's okay to do that on TikTok though. That's no problem. That's not hate speech. That's not any of that. It's good. You see, TikTok, we see you. We definitely see, how you are. Definitely. But yeah, when I seen this video, I just shook my head. I couldn't even, like I said, for me, I couldn't even really put that in a divestment tale thing. I just couldn't even do it. Not this. Because this is something they willingly doing, and a lot of it, most of the videos I saw, the white people didn't even know it was happening. Because it's like, I always talk about that situation. It's like, there's more than just white people you could probably want to date, in this country. You're going to date somebody outside the community. It's a lot of other groups of people, but I can really, oh boy, like I said, let me, because I'm going to go a different route. So let me say this. A lot of these people that you see in the videos here, they're sad, they're lost, and they're despicable. They're utterly despicable. But if some of them, pop up missing, or something really happened, I say, hey, it wouldn't shock me if they'd be on the next divestment tale. So look at what the hell they doing. Look at what they doing. But y'all let me know, what y'all think about, this, in this comment section. I'm just shaking my head. Make sure you subscribe, that way when we posting, something new. Because like I said, some of these, young people in our community, they are lost, and a lot of them are stuck on stupid.
Hey!
All praise to the Most High. So, y'all got something else on that?
Nah, I just know them women stupid.
It's really sad,
they stupid.
bro.
They foolish. Stupid. They really foolish for doing that.
That scripture say.
And you mentioned something though, but basically, because it was two people that died. It was two black sisters that died from Edomites, and they really playing with fire when they doing that.
And the brother just died too. You seen that? The girl that was on OnlyFans?
Yeah, the brother got stabbed to death. Yeah, people confused, man.
Get something else?
Yeah.
Get Joshua. Give me Joshua, man. Just in case some people may know what we're talking about, some people may not know what we're talking about. In other words, stay the hell away from dating your oppressor. It's not funny. It's not cool. And God said, well, what happened? Read that.
The book of Joshua, chapter 23 and verse 12.
Come on.
Else, if you do in any wise go back and cleave unto the remnant of these nations.
When you go back and date you a little white boy, little white girl, come on.
Even these that remain among you.
Read.
And shall make marriages with them. And go in unto them and they to you. Know for a certainty that the Lord your God will no more drive out any of these nations from before you.
The Lord ain't going to stop none of the stuff that's been happening to the daughters of Sarah. He ain't going to stop it. Why? Because you choose these things. Why you think just last year, what? They said 50,000 black girls missing. This black girl was found dead, missing her lungs, missing her kidneys. Why? Because God is no longer driving these nations out, because we think it's cool to date these people and make TikToks and be funny about it. Come on.
But they shall be snares and traps unto you, and scourges in your sides, and thorns in your eyes, until you perish from off this good land, which the Lord your God have given you.
Why? Because the Lord gave us that land. God gave us this land. God gave us the world. But because we choose to trust in oppression, date the enemy, God is going to continue to drive us out and destroy us as a people.
Right.
All right, let's get the next thing. So that's your massive trend right there. Let's get the next thing we got to deal with this week. Play that.
Post shit, right? Your daddy want to post shit, right? He want to fucking post shit and I answer the goddamn phone. I hate your ass.
Go back.
The hell is this?
Post shit, right? Your daddy wanna post shit, right? He wanna fucking post shit and I answer the goddamn phone. I hate your ass.
All right. So, all right. So anyway, what happened was on a clip, this woman was mad at her baby daddy about something, so she took it out on the child on live, physically abusing the child because the baby daddy had posted something she didn't like or something like that. Now the reason why, what I want to say about that is, even though that's pretty extreme, it's wild, people like, what the hell, you know, but black women been doing that for a very, very long time, and I'm gonna explain. Like, you a black child, right? Some of us, you know, most of us crazy about our mama. We love our mama. But you can recall as a child them random just moments where mama might have an attitude or something just for no damn reason.
Yes.
Just out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Yes. She could just be looking at you and something, you know, alter her spirit. Like, you look just like your damn daddy. You acting just like your damn daddy. She might not even say it, but you can tell. You say, well, she a lot of times she do say it, but sometimes she might not even say it. And you know what I'm saying? Do something to where it's like she taking out her pent up aggression or anger that she got against him out on the child, right? And that been going on for a very, very long time. It's just like we were saying with the generations, the wickedness just get worse and worse and worse. So she went to live with it, and it's with a little infant. You know what I'm saying? So it's extremely pitiful, despicable, like the brother said about the black women taking L's this week. I ain't gonna lie.
It's your day.
The black women taking all type of L's this week, man. This don't make no damn sense. Get Lamentations chapter 4, verse 3. Read that.
Book of Lamentations, chapter 4 and verse 3. Even the sea monsters draw out the breast.
Even the sea monsters. Notice the terminology here. Even sea monsters draw out their breasts to nurture their children. Sea monsters, they do this. Read on.
They give suck to their young ones.
They give suck to their young ones. Come on.
The daughter of my people.
But the daughters of God, the Israelites, the black woman, the Hispanic woman, read on.
Is become cruel.
It's become what?
Become cruel.
Have become cruel. Damn. Crueler than a damn sea monster.
Right? Damn.
You can't make this up.
Damn.
The black woman has become crueler than a sea monster. A Loch Ness hot mess. That's what God said. Read on.
Like the ostriches in the wilderness.
Like the what?
Like the ostriches in the wilderness.
God compares the black woman to an ostrich in the wilderness. Can we get that in Job? Mm-hmm. When God talking about the ostrich, Job 39.
Read out. The book of Job, chapter 30 and verse 9.
No, Job 39.
39. Okay.
Chapter 39.
Okay. The book of Job, chapter 39.
Start at verse 13. Let me see.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's see.
Verse 13. Gavest thou the goodly wings unto the peacocks?
Come on.
Or wings and feathers unto the ostrich?
So God is now finna talk about the ostrich. What's up with the mics, man? Come on.
Which leaveth her eggs in the earth.
Which what?
Which leaveth her eggs in the earth, and warmeth them in dust.
Read.
And forgetteth that the foot may crush them, or that the wild beasts may break them.
So this talking about the ostrich tendency through its ignorance, disregard, would disregard their children, neglect their children to where They might run over and stump and crush their damn child because they forgot where they left them at in the dust.
Right.
All right, but watch this next verse. Read.
She is hardened against her young ones.
She is what?
She is hardened against her young ones.
She is hardened against her young ones. That's what you saw with that young lady. Because it's something that ain't got nothing to do with that baby. She hardened against that baby. Why? Because the next verse. But continue to read. Watch this.
As though they were not hers.
As though that baby ain't her baby. Your daddy want to post this hoe. Huh. No, that's your baby too. Right. The hell wrong with you?
Right.
Read on.
Her labor is in vain without fear.
Watch this.
And
that's why she was bold enough to be able to do that on live like that, put it on the internet. Mm-hmm. It ain't no fear. Read on. Watch this.
Because God have deprived her of wisdom.
That's why she hardened against her young ones. That's why she abused a damn baby over where her daddy posted. You understand? Because God have deprived these hoes of wisdom. Right. They don't got no damn sense. They want to forsake God. They want to do master trends. They want to bust their ass open and do all of that. Hot girl summers. God have deprived them of wisdom. They will abuse their own children live on social media. Babies. And then get consequences like this. Put that on the screen. Put that on the screen right now. Read that.
Sanford police arrest suspect for child abuse after disturbing social media video surfaces.
So she got her ass arrested and put in jail for that. Look at her damn mugshot. Look at her face. Look like a silly. And this go back to what I was saying last week, bruh. Who would impregnate these?
She looked like an ostrich.
Damn ostriches.
She straight up looked like one.
Who would impregnate these beasts right here?
She look crazy, man.
You gotta understand the level of pissed off that I would be if I seen my baby mama doing that to my little child live on social media. She probably wouldn't have made it to the jail. I don't know. All right. You probably can't read that little fine print right there, but y'all get the gist of it. Get that in Romans chapter 13, man. Romans chapter 13. I want the verse where it say a rewarder to them that do evil, or something like that.
Yes, sir.
Read.
The book of Romans chapter 13, verse 4.
Uh-huh.
For he is the minister of God to thee for good.
Uh-huh.
But if thou do that which is evil, be afraid.
So the he here is talking about the powers that be, right? The police, the authorities that set up by our oppressors, right? God said he deals with them on a level to use them. Read that verse again. Read again.
Yes, sir. For he is the minister of God to thee for good.
So he is the minister of God to thee for good. Read on.
But if thou do that which is evil.
But if you do stuff like abuse your kids, right? Or domestic violence, or violence against your people in general.
Right.
Things of that nature. Read on.
Be afraid.
Be what?
Be afraid.
Be scared. Come on.
For he beareth not the sword in vain.
He don't got all them weapons and stuff for no reason. Come on.
For he is the minister of God, a revenger to execute wrath upon him that doeth evil.
Right, so to prevent our people to be caught up in iniquity by, like I said, if I'm the baby daddy, I'm finna go catch a charge behind her doing, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So the Lord said, nah, I'm gonna have the police snatch her ass up, and she gonna have to rot in jail for what she did. Right? God said they a revenger to execute wrath upon him that doeth evil. Black people got to learn how to appreciate the police. Because it's wicked niggas out here that the only way for them to get justice outside of the police is for us to go against the Bible. You understand?
Right.
And, us to pick up stones. When, that's old covenant right there. Yeah, you know what I mean? We can't pick up stones no more. You understand? Right. So in order for people to get their due justice for the wrong that they do and still be able to repent, right? They got to get their ass locked up. Police got to snatch them up, man. Go ahead.
Just recently in D.C., it was a brother who couldn't take it. He wasn't going to wait for the police. Sister killed his baby, threw the baby in the trash. He went and upped it on her.
Facts. And he need to get off for that. Because ain't no way that's tolerable at all. You threw my baby in the trash?
Right.
You...
He probably going to plead temporary insanity.
Almost.
Yeah, you can prove that, you know, when he
blacked
blacked out.
You go crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But this show you, you black women, this is good news. Why? I can't hear, I don't know, maybe it's me. It's good news because you know the Bible talking about you. Because the white woman ain't doing this to their kids.
Right.
The Arab, they not doing this.
Right.
So you are an Israelite according to the Bible. And now you probably need to repent so you can grow your hair back.
Ain't no probably. Your ass need to repent.
You need to repent.
Because,
Exactly.
hey, I'm telling you, man, the black woman, if she don't get in line with the word of God and under the leadership and the guidance of repentant Israelite men, I'm telling you, bruh, she gonna have a special type of judgment.
Yep.
You understand? I'm telling you.
Yep. That period that you get every month is your
Hey,
warning.
I think that's in Isaiah 4. Let me see real quick. Go to Isaiah 4. Isaiah chapter 4, verse 4. This is what God said it's going to take to purge our women. You understand? Watch this. Read what you got.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 4 and verse 4.
Watch this.
When the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion.
The Lord said the filth of the daughters of Zion, you so-called black women, Hispanic women, y'all filth got to be washed away, right? With the word of God. But watch this, though. Read on.
And shall have purged the blood of Jerusalem from the midst thereof by the spirit of judgment.
By the spirit of what?
Of judgment.
So that means that you sisters, a lot of you sisters got to be judged. And you know what they be saying? You can't judge me. Don't judge me.
First
right?
They say, right.
That's the first thing they say. But her black ass gonna stand before a judge.
Sunday morning.
Right.
You understand?
Court.
For real. But that's the thing. You'd rather be judged by that white man than to be judged by the Most High God. But if y'all don't take heed to the warnings that the prophet is giving out, you know what I'm saying? We trying to cause y'all to acknowledge y'all iniquity and turn from them. If y'all don't want to do that, y'all got to deal with the spirit of judgment. Y'all don't want us to verbally correct y'all right now. Y'all gonna have to deal with the spirit of judgment and, read on.
And by the spirit of burning.
By what?
And by the spirit of burning.
A lot of you black women in America, the only way y'all gonna get purged is to get y'all ass burnt up.
That's right. Damn.
It ain't no other way. That's why that's why it's so many more women than it is men. Because a lot of you sisters ain't gonna make it. A lot of you sisters, a lot of you black women not gonna make it. Why? Because the spirit of burning, God gonna burn y'all ass up. Thus said the Lord. For real. Stuff like this let you know a lot of y'all that deserve to be burnt the hell up. Period. Y'all deserve to be burnt the hell up if y'all don't get y'all mind right. It is what it is. It's gonna happen. All right, so you had something?
I would say the crazy thing about it is, I mean, the father, right, with the girl that was beating on the kid. Like, if he don't get to take the baby go where? Child Protective Services. So now the baby is stripped out of your damn hands because you can't control your damn self. It's wicked, man.
All right, so look, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to get into the topic.
Shalom.
The truth about prom, all right? So don't go nowhere. We're going to be back with more on Let's Talk Truth.
Shalom, this is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. I have an important message about your leaders in the Christian church. Your bishops, pastors, reverends, and ministers are all lying to you and leading you straight to damnation. The truth is, You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the biblical Israelites, according to Deuteronomy chapter 28. Jesus Christ is a black man with white wool hair, according to Revelation chapter 1, verses 14 and 15. We as the Israelites must keep the commandments in the faith of Christ to receive salvation, as it is written in Revelation chapter 14, verse 12. I've challenged and debated Christian authorities all over the world on these issues. Not one of them has been able to negate this truth. Your pastors have led you astray, worshiping pagan holidays and false gods, just as in the days of old. So join us on our mission to restore the true nation of Israel before the decree goes forth. The work is plentiful, but the laborers are few. Visit our website at israelunite.org or call us at 855-484-4842 to learn more and visit our schools. Shalom.
What club was that at?
That was admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
With the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again. 30.
Yeah. I think it's about time that we man up. Man up. It's time to man up. It's time to man up. Man up. I think it's about time that we man up. Man up. It's time to man up. Man up. Judah better stand up. Judah better stand up. Stand up. Need to keep your head up. Keep your head up. I think it's about time that we man up. Man up. It's time to man up. It's time to man up. Man up. Judah better stand up. Stand up. Mother, keep your head up. Keep your head up. I think it's about time that we man up so we can build the nation. Shit, all it takes a little participation. My people sick, they need some medication. And some destroyed for lack of education. Turn to chapter 2 of verse 14. The Holy Bible, the book of Lamentation. That's why Judah crying is a car dying. And gas stuck on reservation. The kingdom of God come out with observation. We gotta apply the laws to every situation. And stray away from all abomination. Because the Lord made us to be a holy nation. Apply chapter 2 of verse 15. The second book of Timothy for clarification. Never trust our enemy for like iron they rust. Cause they all full of that. I think it's about time that a man up. Man up. Man up. It's time to man up. Man up. Judah better stand up. Stand up. Mother, keep your head up. Keep your head up. I think it's about time that we man up so you can take control. Get your house in order and try to cleanse your soul. Your mind weak, you in an emotional state. And the women need to learn how to play their role. Gotta respect the man as the head of your life. Set the book of Corinthians, that's just how it goes. Cut the backbiting and the rebellious out. Cause he the head of your house and yes, he run the show. Off this modest apparel, she gotta go. You the dog to Sarah, that ain't how she roll. I'm talking head wrap, glorious diamonds that glow. Fringing with the border blue at the bottom of the clothes. I know your pastor ain't never taught you this before. This some shit you probably never even heard before. How you supposed to know if you ain't being a man? It's time to gird up that loins and reteach the land. That we man up. Man up. It's time to man up. Man up. Man up. Judah better stand up. Stand up. Mother, keep your head up. Head up. Keep your head up. I think it's about time that we man up. The book of 1 Maccabees chapter 2 and verse 64. Wherefore, ye my sons, be valiant and show yourselves men in the behalf of the law, for by it shall ye obtain glory. I think it's about time that we man up so we restore the nation and come together in holy convocation and break down these false idols and gods and cast out these imaginations. I can't be confounded by no indoctrination. 2 Corinthians 6 and 9 give me motivation. That's why I keep the law with no hesitation and get the Most High my glorification, because of chapter 5 of verse 17, second book of Corinthians, I'm a new creation. I want my garment clean, all my sins erased before the big day of the Lord's visitation. Cause when the Most High return, man, he coming with fire. I'm talking fervent heat, fierce indignation. 1/3 of Israel gon' be redeemed, and the other half of y'all gon' be cremated. You better man up, man up. It's time to man up, man up. Judah better stand up, stand up. Mother, keep your head up, keep your head up. I think it's about time that we man up, man up, man up. It's time to man up, man up, man up. Judah better stand up, stand up. Mother, keep your head up, keep your head up. I think it's about time that we man up.
Come on. Come on. Hey, welcome back to Let's Talk Truth. All right, so now we're going to get into the topic, all right? The truth about prom. So, like I was saying in the beginning of the show, right? It's something that we all love, you know, we cherish. We love to, send our kids off in the limos and the, you know what I'm saying, the dresses and the tuxedos and this and that. But, right, the truth of the matter is it is not of God. Right. And due to it being not of God, it leads to a lot of evil things, right? So we're going to deal with that today. But we got to deal with the root of the matter. And it's like this when it comes to sports, the holidays, you know what I'm saying? Everything that's in this world that our people love and embrace, you know, being raised up in America, when you get to the root and the history of it, it's always evil. It's always racist, or pagan, or something. That's why people they got to the point where I don't give a damn. I don't want to know the truth about it. It is what it is. It's 2022 now. Right, you know what I'm saying? Right.
Come on, man.
It is what it is. We gotta deal with the truth of the matter. We gotta get down to watch this. Ecclesiastes 3 and 14. This is why we gotta deal with the history of these matters, man. Our people, I'm telling you, gotta wake the hell up. Read what you got.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3 and verse 14.
Come on.
I know that whatsoever God doeth, it shall be forever.
Come on.
Nothing can be put to it, nor anything taken from it.
Watch this.
And God doeth it, that men should fear before him.
Read.
That which has been, now is that which shall be.
Which have been. That which have been is that which shall be. Meaning what? The spirits that was back then, the same spirit that was in the origin of these things, will always come back around. So if you ignorant to the fact of what the spirit was when it started, the origins of the matter, then you not going to understand why these evil, why these bad fruits coming from this thing. I don't understand. If you knew the history, then you would understand. Right. That which have been is that which shall be. Read on.
And that which is to be have already been.
Come on.
And God requireth that which is past.
Read that again.
And God requireth that which is past.
So I don't give a damn how you feel. I don't care if you don't want to know. I don't want to know this. It don't matter. Blah, blah, blah. God requireth that which is past.
That's right.
You know what else that mean? That mean these same people that y'all got on the master trend, They gotta pay
Yes.
for what they forefathers did in the past.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
God gonna require that to be taken account for in the day of judgment. You understand? God requires that which is past. So we gotta deal with the history of these matters. All right, put that on the screen.
The racist history of prom. Prom started in the 19th century. Segregated proms continued into the 21st century, and other things you might not know about prom.
Come on.
When young people began going to prom in the late 19th century, it wasn't yet a dance for high schoolers. Prom, short for promenade, was originally an event for college students in the Northeast that had its roots in debutante balls, also known as coming out parties. Debutante balls introduced young women to polite society and its eligible men.
Damn.
For middle-class white women who might not be able to afford debutante balls, co-ed prom parties for graduating students served a similar function by introducing women to the adult world of manners and etiquette and putting them on display for potential husbands. According to Mike, early proms, or Mick, were governed by the same rules and dress codes as debutante balls were. They were racially segregated, for instance, and girls were forbidden to wear masculine clothing. In the 1920s, white high schools began to introduce proms to their teenage students. Like the college proms, these were meant to teach students how to behave as respectable men and women along gender and racial lines, and also excluded black students.
Read that again.
And also excluded black students.
See, you gotta let this type of stuff marinate. You understand? It said in the 1920s, white high schools began to introduce proms. You understand?
What?
This is a white thing. It says, and it excluded black students. Meaning prom was never for you. At all. Can we get that in Jeremiah chapter 10? Straight to the point. Learn not.
Oh, so they tried to be slick. They said white high schools.
What's wrong with your mic?
I don't know. Somebody text me like, "Bro, your mic low." But they said white high schools, and then they said black students. Black students weren't at these high schools.
Right.
Black people weren't allowed in the high. They didn't integrate until the late '60s.
Right. You couldn't come.
Exactly.
Like you know how now we be going to other schools proms and
right.
Nigga, you can't come.
Exactly.
This is whites only.
Exactly.
This is what we do to groom up our men and women for marriage and etiquette and all that. And you niggas is gorillas and beasts in 3/5. Yep. I read that.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 2.
Come on.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
So I ain't just trying to pull it out of context or nothing, but that's pretty dry. That's cut and dry. God said, learn not the way of the heathen. That's something that the heathen came up with. That's their way of grooming up the, you know what I'm saying, vetting for marriage and all of that. That ain't how God didn't instruct us to do no damn promenade, no debutante. That is this. God said the woman, the father is going to marry his daughter off, right? God said prove a friend. God said the aged women shall teach the younger women to be holy, sober, chaste. You understand? God got it established how the young men and women are to be groomed up for marriage. This prom stuff, that's the way of the heathen. God said, don't learn their ways. Because once we did, we got corrupted. Watch. We go back to the article.
Y'all got it on the screen. By the time the Great Depression hit in the 1930s, the prom had become a big enough deal that some high school principals canceled their prom so that poorer students wouldn't be psychologically wounded. But proms really took off in the 1950s when a post-war boom and new consumer market geared toward teenagers made the celebration a mainstay of the high school year, and one that boys should invite girls to, not vice versa. One 1950s advice book for teenagers lectured that girls who try to usurp the right of boys to choose their own dates will ruin a good dating career, according to Ann Anderson in High School Prom. After Brown versus Board of Education was decided in 1954, white schools in the South actively worked to undermine the Supreme Court's ruling that schools couldn't segregate students by race. In the 1960s and 70s, many white schools that had integrated their classrooms began to hold 2 proms.
Stop. I want this to marinate as well. So we know the Brown versus Board of Education, right? The schools, black kids and white kids had to go to this. They had to let them go to the same school. Now in Arkansas,
integrated.
They wasn't going. God damn it.
They really wouldn't.
You know what I'm saying? It took a lot of sacrifice and suffering. You know what I'm saying? In Central, for that to take place in Arkansas. But the point is, black kids and white kids could now go to the same school, but they could not go to the same prom. You understand? All right, we let you niggas come to school, but y'all got your own damn prom. All right? Y'all ain't gonna come mess up our pure white promenade.
Right.
All right? Understand? So we was integrated, but we wasn't. And that's the delusion of inclusion right there. That shows you just because you amongst them and you able to be in the same places don't mean that y'all equal. You understand? We still, and what it's gonna say it. Watch this. Keep going.
Many white schools that had integrated their classrooms began to hold 2 proms, one for white students and one for black students. In the famous case of Charleston High School in Mississippi, white parents began organizing invite-only proms for white students in 1970. The year black students began attending. In response, black parents organized their own prom for their kids.
So black people had to set up their own damn prom in somebody's garage under somebody's carport or something. All right, scroll down.
Hey, officer, this the same thing. Our people don't know this. This the same thing that they did with Greek fraternities.
Facts.
White people wasn't allowing black people to come step in and do all that stuff that they doing now. We had people created their own stuff.
Yeah,
they
boule.
Hey, you really just took the thought out of my head. I was thinking the same thing, because like even when it come to like movies and TV shows and stuff, like when I was young, like I wanted to go to prom because I was seeing it on TV, but it wasn't never our people. You know what I'm saying? You watch a High School Musical and all these type of movies and shows, and it's they ass, but we the ones that's so dominant, because we the salt of the earth.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? So like he said, the fraternities. Bro, you don't see no white Kappas stepping through no parties, no white Sigmas, none of that. But it's our people. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, we took over it.
Charleston High's prom received national attention in 1997 when actor Morgan Freeman promised to pay for the school dance if it agreed to hold one integrated prom. The school refused and continued holding racially segregated proms until 2008, a saga detailed in the documentary Prom Night in Mississippi.
I remember that thing that came on.
Damn.
Was it MTV or something like that? I remember that little documentary thing or whatever. But y'all notice it's been segregated proms up until 2008. And y'all be the same niggas talking about that's all back then, that's so old. Then damn, it ain't like that no more and all of that.
Right.
In 2008, I remember I was snap your fingers, do your step. Right. You can do it all, man. That wasn't that damn long ago. You understand? That was not that damn long ago. 2008 was right around the corner.
Hey.
And the black people could not go to prom with white people in Mississippi.
No. You know what that means? That means that if I was in Charleston, Mississippi in 2008, I would have been at a segregated prom.
Damn, you old as hell.
Yeah, my prom was in 2008.
So look, that's perfect. This put the camera on this young man.
Right.
This young man.
Right.
If he went to high school in Charleston, Mississippi, he would not have been able to go with a white girl.
Hey, all praise. I went with my wife though, so I ain't trying to hear that.
Maybe. Because
Hey,
you know,
that's
maybe.
Let me get this.
That's funny.
Let me get this scripture. Go to Proverbs 4.
They hide this stuff in plain sight, man. Also, I know you about to get something. I know.
Go speak. You can
It's
speak
crazy because these things happen because there will be no HBCU if this stuff didn't happen. If they didn't want you at their prom, if they wanted you at their prom. So that UAPB and all that stuff, this is direct signs that these people hate you.
Right, and then they want. Hey, go to Proverbs 4 and 14 real quick.
Yes, sir. The book of Proverbs, chapter 4 and verse 14. Enter not into the path of the wicked.
Don't enter into the path of the wicked. Come on.
And go not into the way of evil men.
Don't go into the way of the evil men, right? Because when we following our oppressors, cleaving unto them like we do in everything of this world, we cleave unto them. We love everything they do. We think they do it better than what we can do. When you're supposed to be following the righteous examples, but when you read Judah, it talks about them keeping us away from our God, right? So guess what? What they're gonna do is, well, okay, we'll bring y'all in, but they slowly it was segregated. They slowly integrated it so that you could be washed away from who you're supposed to be, which is a righteous royal bloodline. They want you to go away from your nationality. They want you to cleave into their things so they can swap places. Now they're the rulers. Now they're the Israelites. They're high. Now you just a dumb nigga following into their standards. But read it one more time.
Enter not into the path of the wicked.
So don't go into the path of the wicked. Don't choose their ways. Don't choose the ways of your oppressors. Come on.
And go not in the way of evil men.
Read.
Avoid it. Pass not by it. Turn from it and pass away.
Turn from it. Don't follow these things because what they want you to do is commit fornication. So you can have a baby at 15, 16 years old because you going to senior proms and you ain't even supposed to be in the damn prom. And then you go get either raped or you go have sex and now you got a 16-year-old pregnant mama. And then that's how the monsters come. That's where you see ostriches. That's where you see the woman slapping her kid in the bed and stuff. All because of what? Because of prom.
Damn.
Because they open their legs in a hotel bed.
Ooh.
Got a train ran on them. Damn.
Damn. But Charleston isn't even the most recent school to desegregate its prom.
Damn.
Students.
Hey, real quick, I wanted to say something too, because we skipped over it, but we know Morgan Freeman is a coon nigga.
Damn. Okay.
He coon. He the one that don't like black people. He don't agree with the separation stuff.
Right.
He don't. He was pushing this stuff way back then, man. He tripping, man.
So y'all ain't that prom, man. But Charleston isn't even the most recent school to desegregate its prom. Students at Wilcox County High School in Abbeville, Georgia, only held their first integrated prom in 2013. The whites-only prom was scrapped the following year.
Man, you can't make it up.
That's out in Abbeville, Georgia. In addition to segregated proms, students have also pushed back against gendered rules.
Scroll down. The hell is
Oh,
this?
shit.
Right, that's nonsense.
All right, you get off that.
We good.
So,
Get your-
all right, next article. And then we going to get to the tomfoolery. All right, come on. Prom and after party. Let's go. Put that up.
It's that time of year that hundreds of thousands of teens begin to prepare for the biggest dance of their lives, prom. Everything little detail gets checked off the list.
That was a typo. It's
Yeah,
supposed
I
to
see.
be every little detail.
You're right. Every little detail gets checked off the list to get ready for this extravagant, semi-formal affair. So much time.
Semi-formal. It went from formal to semi-formal. That means if it's breaking down, eventually it ain't gonna be formal at all. It's gonna turn into the damn Freaknik.
Well, they all naked.
Yeah.
Hey, it's heavy you saying that with this stating this because even say the prom, we know it's wicked, but you went and you dressed with the nice shoes. Now everybody wearing tennis shoes, Jordans. So damn prom.
I wore Jordans to my.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's semi-formal. You know what I'm saying? Tight pants.
Flooding like a.
You got them. They probably put the semi-formal because now the white boys they do the tuxedo T-shirt, huh?
Go ahead.
They do the tuxedo shirt. You did? Yeah, he put up in a horse.
Yeah. A chariot.
No, you did.
Put up in a chariot.
Damn.
You went crazy, didn't you?
Better shut it down.
In the
Prom.
truth.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
He did.
Wow.
Hey, put the camera
on his ass.
This young brother right
Wait,
here.
we got another one here.
Hey,
bro.
repentance is real, y'all. Repentance is real. Well, did he really repent from that?
Come on now, dog.
He ain't delete the pictures.
Real.
Damn.
That nigga's tripping.
You got the pictures online still?
He came and supported me.
Hell nah.
What happened there? All right, let's get back on the article. All right.
He's pointing past me, y'all.
So much time and money goes into making this a special night to remember. But beyond the hype of an exciting night, there are real dangers that can strike any prom-going teen and family in the U.S. These dangers can quickly turn one of the happiest nights into a terror-clenching nightmare. It's not so much prom that's the problem. It's the after party. Before your teen heads out the door to dance the night away, take time to read the file. Okay, let's go down. You got motor vehicle accidents. According to the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, the months of April through June are some of the most dangerous times of the year for teens. Approximately 1/3 of alcohol-related traffic fatalities involving teens occur between these months. Automobile accidents are the #1 cause of death for young people ages 12 to 19.
Damn.
Prom night can be a particularly dangerous time with so many teens on the road late at night. A survey conducted by Liberty Mutual found that only 20% juniors and seniors believed being on the roads on prom night was dangerous. If they only knew that approximately 1,000 youth under the age of 21 die each year in preventable tragedies while celebrating their high school proms and graduations. National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Then you've got drug and alcohol users, another one of these dangers. Not all teens make poor decisions on prom night, but many do. A lot of teens are looking for an opportunity to party in prom, and prom night provides that perfect storm for a catastrophic event to occur. The American Automobile Association.
Wait. It say prom night provides the perfect storm for a catastrophic event to occur. Can we get Proverbs 22:3?
Bring it out.
Because with this stuff been going on for years, that you can't just put that in an article based on one incident or 1 year it was like that. You understand? For them to know that, that means it's prevalent, it's known all over the world.
Right.
Hey, was that prom? Who seen that movie, Carrie?
Oh,
You're not gonna laugh at you.
Yep, Carrie and Bloody Mary.
That was Carrie.
Bloody Mary too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bloody Mary too.
Yeah, that's old, ain't it?
Yeah. They tried to remake it. Yeah.
Right.
It's old. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, we all know that prom leads to prom night is something catastrophic that's gonna happen. Most likely.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For real. We all know that. You're not gonna laugh to read that.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 22 and verse 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil.
A prudent man what?
Foreseeth the evil.
So prudent means a man that's wise and able to be able to take caution, to know like, no, I shouldn't do that. I should, you know what I'm saying? You careful, you meticulous, right? A prudent man foreseeth the evil. I already know the evil that's going to come behind prom night because it sets the stage. It's the perfect storm, what it say, for a catastrophic event to occur. So I'm foreseeing that evil. Read on.
And hideth himself.
I ain't going. I'm straight. Read on.
But the simple pass on.
No. No. I've been waiting my whole life for this.
Right.
I wish that I'm just gonna butcher that. But anyway, you've been waiting your whole life for this, right? I want to get the glory of posting my suit and my dress, and you know what I'm saying. I want the pictures, and I want to get all the glory. You understand? So the simple do what?
But the simple pass on and are punished.
And they suffer the consequences of the catastrophic events that happen on prom night.
That's terrifying.
Real.
That's terrifying.
Definitely.
Because on prom night, it ain't no rules. Ain't no, because it's supposed to be chaperones. It's supposed to be adults somewhere that's supposed to. No, it ain't none of that.
You know why? Because the adults sitting there hitting on the children, or they in the corner mingling and doing their own damn thing.
Hey, that was the amazing thing about prom night. Because my mama, she was strict. Like, I was always on punishment. I had to do all the stuff I did. I had to just rebel and just leave and sneak out and climb out the window and all of that. But on prom night, you just free as a bird. You get the car, you get the hotel. You know what I'm saying? You do whatever. Tonight is your night.
Bro, they give you money. They put money in your pocket to go be a hoe. They give you money to go sell yourself.
This is ridiculous.
And then, you know, your daddy, your stepdaddy give you the rubbers.
Yep, there you go.
Man.
See, they probably got it. They probably doing it at the door of the school.
We couldn't buy the liquor.
Follow your dream.
Right.
Come on now, dog.
You can, just those things alone, you know, for one, prom ain't made for nobody. But if it was made for somebody.
Hey, that's how you know that's a spell. Like, that's witchcraft. It are things that some parents would never do.
Right.
But on that night, it's some type of power in the world that they feel like they just have to just ease all the way up. Man,
that's wicked.
It's a spell, bro.
I
I'm telling you. Go ahead.
On that. Get wisdom of Solomon.
14, 16.
Yeah, 14, 16. Get that. This is what it is right here. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 16.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 16. Thus, in process of time, an ungodly custom grown strong.
That's exactly what prime is. A ungodly custom that you learn from your oppressor. It said it did what?
Grown strong.
Grown strong, meaning whatever you had in your mind originally, it don't matter because this custom is gonna take hold on you. It's gonna be engraved, embedded in you. Come on.
What's kept as a law.
And you're gonna keep it as a law. So you may have rules in your house on every other day of the year, but you know Esau got a different law for this night. It's called prom night, where kids can follow their dreams, get hotel rooms in their name, and let anybody in and out of there. Read.
Engraven images were worshipped by the commandments of kings.
I just wanted that first part. It's an ungodly custom.
Hey, officer, it ain't in their name. It's in their mama name.
Yeah,
the
in
mama
their
or the
mama
daddy
name.
signed up, or the uncle or the big brother, then signed the hotel thing, paid it with their card, and then you got 20 people in there smashing 2 girls.
Liberty is crazy.
That's what we seeing.
Yep.
All right. Go back to the article.
Not all teens make poor decisions on prom night, but many do. A lot of teens are looking for an opportunity to party, and prom night provides the perfect storm for a catastrophic event to occur. The American Automobile Association surveyed teens aged 16 through 19, and 31% reported that they or their friends would use drugs or alcohol during prom and graduation season. Approximately 53% of teens who admitted to drinking during or after the prom said they consumed 4 or more alcoholic beverages.
No, I was on this rock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they didn't.
Everything.
What you call it? They didn't pour it in the little fruit juice, all kind of liquor.
Yep. Adding sin to sin, man.
Man.
Right. Drinking and driving. According to AAA, 87% of teens reported their friends would be more likely to drive after drinking than to call home for a ride, especially if they thought they would get in trouble. Also concerning is approximately 19% of teens said they have ridden with someone who has been drinking rather than calling their parents to come and get them. Nearly 30% of teens know other peers who have received DUIs for impaired driving. Now, if you're thinking, not my teen, here is another daunting statistic. About 90% of teens believe their classmates will likely drink and drive on prom night.
But that's just the culture. Like on prom night, you thugging. Like you know what I'm saying? You this your first night being able to just do all this grown people stuff.
Right. I'm a man. I'm a
so
woman.
we gotta make it a night to remember. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't prom night unless we drinking and driving and turning up and doing crazy, stupid stuff. Some stuff we might regret or whatever, but that's what come with the culture. You understand? I'm telling this wickedness right here, man. Pure wickedness. Come on.
Peer pressure. Peer acceptance can affect a teen's decision-making skills. And that includes decisions to drink and take drugs. Data from Mothers Against Drunk Driving and Chrysler Group's Road Ready Teens program found that 74% of teens felt pressured from peers to use alcohol on prom night, and 49% said their friends pressured them to try drugs on prom night. These statistics show the power of peer influence and how heavily it weighs on the life of a teen. Prom and sex. In a study surveying 12,843 high school students, 14% of girls reported having sex on prom night.
That's cap.
Right, it's like way more.
That's cap.
Probably Edomites.
But let's do the math. 14%. Well, nah, because then you got to, whatever. No, never mind. Just keep reading.
And 5% of those girls and 3% of boys lost their virginity on prom night.
Yep.
Nearly 53% of those surveyed also reported consuming alcohol on prom night. When alcohol is present, there is a greater risk of sexual assault, and the majority of people who are victims of sexual assault know their perpetrator.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I dealt with a girl. Basically, the point is that I'm finna make, I don't even want to make it an example, like a story. But a lot of females, they have it, like the ones that's so-called sophisticated, not hoes, like not going, they set it up to where prom night, like that's the night. Basically, I select the person who's going to take my virginity. It's like a ceremonial thing, like
Yeah,
this
it's a rite
is
of
the
passage
night.
on some shit.
Yeah, like this is the night that this happens. I kept my virginity all these years to lose it on prom night. So you better be, you know what I'm saying? For real.
And that leads to them graduating and going to college and being a straight hoe.
Right.
Because they already got set out.
No, I noticed there's a little bit of witchcraft in this article as well, because scroll back up to that part about the sex. You see you see what they did? They said they surveyed the girls. Why they didn't ask the boys?
Right.
Because their percentage would have skyrocketed.
Exactly. And then
Facts.
And then not only that, just from my experience, we just in little old Arkansas.
Yeah.
It was females. it was females that, like, if they didn't have sex on prom night, it was a disappointment. You understand?
Right.
Like, I heard conversations. I was actually in a room with it happening, but I didn't know till like the next day. But the girl was like, "Yeah, I had to let little bitty buddy, cause you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like it's prom night, so I got to do something. I wasn't gonna get it from the dude that I really wanted it from, so I had to let little man and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Basically, it's law on prom night to get smashed.
Damn.
Believe it or not, yes, that 14% that's cap. It's law with girls.
You horse?
At least our females, you know what I'm saying? It's a law.
It's there.
That's when it go down.
Right. Parental power. Many teens report getting alcohol from parents. That's what you were just speaking about.
Damn.
Approximately 25% of teens aged 12 to 20 years reported getting alcohol from adults, such as parents, other family members, from SAMHSA. However, parents can be a strong determinant in whether or not their teens drink. According to the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, teens whose parents view underage drinking as unacceptable are 80% less likely to drink compared to peers whose parents are less strict. So clearly, parents play an influential part in helping their teens make good decisions. On a final note, parents, take time to speak with your teen about making wise choices on prom night. This is a special and memorable time in your teen's life. It should be one of fun, excitement, and safety. Don't let an opportunity to educate your teen about the dangers of drugs and alcohol use pass you by.
Right. So, no, it's not a night of fun, excitement, or whatever.
At all.
Unless it's drugs and sex. If you take that away, it ain't no purpose of prom night no more.
A little bit
So
more
just throw the
witchcraft.
whole damn thing away. But let's get 1 Peter chapter 4 real quick. Then we're going to get to where we really wanted to get to in the first place. All right? We just wanted to deal with the facts, the statistics, the history.
Right.
To show you that prom is not the way to go. Stop sending your damn child to prom.
Right.
All right? Read what you got.
1 Peter's
Come on, bro.
chapter
4 and
4.
1. Let's go.
Chapter 4, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
For as much then as Christ have suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind.
Because a lot of y'all say that y'all are Christians. But this what it mean to be a Christian. You take on the same mindset as Jesus Christ. If you don't got the same mind as Jesus Christ, you are not a Christian. Let's see what his mindset was. Read on.
For he that have suffered in the flesh have ceased from sin.
Have what?
Have ceased from sin.
Have ceased from sin. Sin is the breaking of God's laws. Jesus' mindset was to stop sinning.
Right.
You not a Christian if you just willfully sinning. You the damn devil. All right, but anyway, read on.
That he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of God.
Because like, you know, we got prom stories. We once did that stuff. But now we understand we can no longer live to the lust of the flesh. And that's why we warning y'all to prevent y'all from going down that same road or having your kids go down that same road. It's time to start living according to the will of God.
That's right.
It is not the will of God to send your child to prom. That's the way of the heathen. That's the lust of your flesh. And it lead to drugs, sex, death, abuse, all of that. Right? Read on though. Watch this.
Verse 3.
So now you're going to specify. Come on.
For the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles.
The will of what?
The will of the Gentiles.
Or the way of the heathen. That Jeremiah told you to learn not. Read on.
When we walked in lasciviousness.
In lust.
Lust. Excess of wine.
Excess of wine. Drunkenness on prom night. That's why you got a mad mothers against drunk driving and all that. Because of excess of wine on prom night. Come on.
Revelings.
Revelings. What is that? Partying. Turning up. The after party. You understand? That is the will of the heathen. That is not the will of God. Read on.
Banquetings.
Banquetings. What is banquetings? The actual prom when you with the tables and the semi-formal event. That is not the will of God.
That's right.
God is not about sending your kids off to these banquetings that your enemy set up. Read.
An abominable idolatry.
And what?
An abominable idolatries.
Abominable idolatries. Believe it or not, prom is an abominable idolatry. That's what it's all about. It's all about vain glory. You understand? That's the whole purpose. You do all this and that to be idolized by other people. It is abominable. God been frowning on the damn prom, period. All right, read on.
Wherein they think it strange that you run not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you.
And this go with what Officer Jonah just brought out, right? About this ungodly custom was kept as a law. It didn't got to the point where if you say you not sending your child to prom and they finna graduate and all that, it's like, what? You in a cult. Your cult won't let you. Come on, everybody went to prom. You gonna deprive your child enjoying what you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They speak evil of you for not sending your child off to that same excess of right. Don't fall for that. I'm telling you, that is a device of Satan. He gonna always use people to try to make it look like you stupid for doing the right thing. Do not send your child to prom. But I'm telling you, it's gonna be backlash behind that, because that's what God said happens when you follow the will of God. When you got the same mindset as Christ. All right. So now let's get to what the people came to see. All right.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something real quick too. And I know we know like scriptures say, don't envy your oppressor, choose none of his ways. It's crazy how that article, a little bit more witchcraft involved. It tells you that the prom is basically a recipe for destruction. It tells you that it is a storm for catastrophe, and then in the end, it's like, but I know you're still gonna do it, so just try to be as safe as possible. Like, get out of here with that. The article said it was catastrophe. Go ahead, put it up.
All right.
Wow.
So look at Lil Mama.
Choppers.
Look at this monster right here. So now, let's examine this, right?
I should get Kodak Black on there with her.
It's prom night. She got like, all right. So now this the thing. Now the neighborhood, it look like my neighborhood, like mild, not just the super trenches or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, it's probably older people. You know, it's grown people with common sense. They got mortgages and stuff, right? They in the middle of the damn street with big ass gun. What gun is that at the Isaiah? What that is?
It looked like a scorpion. What he said.
A scorpion? What the hell is that? Like a super Draco or something?
Hey, you see it got slugs on the side of that bad. Right. Them shotgun shells, them will go thum thum thum. That's a thuka.
Right. And what he got in his hand? What that is?
Call of Duty arsenal.
He got that's a Draco.
That's an AR.
Yeah, it's
and
a.
She got what? She got is that a 30? That look like a little stendo in her joint.
Yeah, but it looked like her got the automatic on it or something.
But what's the point of this though? Like you going to prom, you understand? You finna go to a semi-formal event, and you got all of this ammunition. Like what the hell going on at prom? The ops at prom, and then look at this brother.
What is he? He going like that?
Yes, this called tie-dye, ain't it?
Yes.
Nah, this how you know. This how you know. You know what I'm saying? The Isaiah 1:9 is real. This is the image. He supposed to be a savage, a hitter, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Right.
He got the gun. He got the wicks. He got the, you know what I'm saying? And he got on tie-dye purple pants. That's gay as hell.
That's hell. Gay.
What the hell?
Gay as hell.
You gay.
Hell.
But he like, nigga, I kill you, I shoot you, nigga, at prom in your suit, nigga.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Babe, we are destroyed.
I hate
We are truly destroyed, man.
And he's standing on her dress.
Man, Officer Jonah mentioned like he'd hate to be the cameraman. Look, he pointing the gun at the cameraman.
Right.
Facts.
Like, he could have went off on him.
In the middle of the street.
In the middle of the street.
This
People
means
wild.
that this is permitted by the community. You understand? They
Hey,
got
this-
parents. Ain't no way they just did this without their parents able to see it. All right?
Hey, these are the same parents that when the little girl shot herself on TikTok, oh my baby, why they play? You letting your kids play with guns? These things gonna happen.
You know it's wicked too because think about it. Like, all right, the young brothers say they gangsters.
Yeah.
Like what the baby say, we're being gangster or whatever. Anyways, what's the dude? What's Lil Wayne lover? Baby daddy. No, what's his name?
Birdman.
Birdman. What he say? I ain't think that'd be gangster. What he say?
I ain't think that'd be gangster. So I had to punch him.
He his baby daddy. That's what he is.
Put some respect on my name.
But what he say? He said put some respect on my name. Then he said that wouldn't be gangster. What he say?
Nah, he said.
Right, but anyways, when you look,
I had to pull up on you.
yeah.
It wouldn't have been gangster.
right,
Yeah.
So they think they gangster, but back in the day, the real gangsters knew that they shouldn't bring attention to them.
Right.
This is dude could have creeped up behind them and wasted them right there.
Right.
But that's
Hey, they used to have.
they
them
know where to
big-
get it.
They used to have them big long shotties up under them trench coats.
Man, I mean, not saying that you're supposed to be in there, but this ain't it.
Facts.
Right. What you saying is heavy. You know, watching them old gangster films like Frank Lucas.
Right.
They wore suits. You didn't know they was killers
That
like
was
that.
normal. They had
Yeah. You're right.
Get the next photo. We gonna deal with her, but go to the next photo.
She like a girl I went to school with.
Yeah, she look like she from Jacksonville. All right. So now,
Same neighborhood down the corner.
it's a trend. You understand? It's a trend. Now, once again, big guns, right? You know, like I'm a you know, whatever. But in the all pink, tight, flooded pants with the little female shoes.
Damn.
Looking gay as hell.
Nigga, you gay.
Look gay as
He
hell.
got a bow tie and a chain on.
Hey, you can tell these
Like
little
he ain't got no
youngsters.
sense of
Why? How you got on more pink than the girl?
Right.
Damn.
She got on pink? Hey, listen, you can tell these little young dumbass rappers is affecting these young dumbass boys. Who
Facts.
that little dumbass look like?
He think he done
And
Who he
look
look
at her.
like?
No, look.
He
though.
look like young boy.
Right.
Who the other one look
Yeah.
like? He look like Kodak Black.
Yeah.
Damn.
These damn dummies, man.
And look at this. She don't
Look
even know.
like
She
young
not
boy
holding
Kodak
it, right?
Black went to prom. Idiots.
All praises. All right. What was that? Yeah. Watch this. So backtrack a little bit. Go back. So now y'all see this, right?
Right.
Mind you, this is prom pictures. They go to schools. They finna graduate. Like a couple more weeks. They finna graduate, go to college, all this, right? But then they do this. Then they post this.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Now let's get the next thing. Watch this. So now, read that.
This is from, I guess, Defetti Dundon. Wow. So the girl who took her prom pics with the gun lost her scholarship.
Wait a minute. Stupid. So you look at the picture, you thinking, she dumb as hell. She an idiot. She look like she's slow. But she not. Sister had a full ride
Facts.
to Tennessee State University.
Damn.
A full ride. She was smart. She was smarter than to do that dumbass. But it show you the idolatry in this. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You will do all this just for clout. You will lose your scholarship. And that ain't just it. Watch this. Go to the next thing. That ain't all that happened.
Go to the next thing.
I believe it was the link. Yeah, watch this.
All right. It says allegedly, the student who posed with guns in her prom pics got expelled from the high school she was attending, so no graduation. TSU also took her full ride scholarship away.
Stupid.
Full ride scholarship.
Stupid.
Wow.
You can't make this up yet. Bro, I seen people get expelled their senior year. Good grades and all that. I seen it.
That's crazy.
Got expelled, so she ain't even walking the stage.
Class of nothing.
Because for the clout, for the pose with all them guns and all of that. Now you gotta ask yourself, was it worth it? But that's the spirit that come with prom. Yep. Every year you gotta step it up. You gotta have a reason to go viral. You understand? To get a lot of attention and likes and stuff like that. Hell, we've been listening to Young Boy, like you said, Kodak Black, hell, Lil Durk, all these people, man, we got to savage up. We got to take prom to another level of ratchetness. You understand? For real. And this is what it leads to. You play stupid games, you get stupid-ass prizes. Expelled on your senior year a few weeks before you finna graduate and go to college on a full ride. You cannot make this up, man. You cannot make this up. But go to Isaiah chapter 5. Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 20.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 5 and verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good.
Right, and that's what our people do about prom. We say prom, that's good. It's fun. What did it say at the bottom of that article? It's fun, excitement, and all of that, right? But in the same article, it's the perfect storm for catastrophic events. You can't make this up. We know that it's nothing but fornication, drug use, all of this stuff that come from prom night. It's evil, but we call it good. It's for the kids. God said, woe unto them that call evil good, meaning judgment unto them. And you be surprised when people get judged. You got to imagine how sad, how infuriated, but at the same time embarrassed and convicted in themselves her parents is for allowing her to do that. And how much it cost her. It cost her her future.
It did.
You understand? That God said, woe to them that call evil good. Come on.
And good evil.
And good evil. Read.
That put darkness for light.
Uh-huh.
And light for darkness.
Read.
That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
Right. They put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. God said judgment will come to these. All right. So we gotta stop allowing our kids to believe and indulge in these things because it's only going to be judgment from the Lord that comes upon them. For her, it came in the form of losing a scholarship, getting expelled right before graduation. She got to rearrange, reconstruct her whole life now. You understand? And there's going to forever be a stain on her. Understand that. God said, all right, y'all want to do all that evil, y'all want to pretend like it's something good. Woe unto you, gonna be sad, you're gonna be sorrowful, you're gonna be full of regret. And that's what happened. That's what happened with that girl. Go ahead, Officer.
No, I was saying, just thinking about knowing that what took place, the judgment. Like, think about it. Like, did she get the prom and they tell her to turn around? Because you don't see no pictures from her at the prom. You just see them before. Like, they probably told her, hey, we seen that online, you gotta go. It could have been that worse. Like, ain't no telling, you know?
All right, let's go to the next thing. You can't make this up.
Bruh.
Choppers and cheeks.
Choppers
I don't
and
want
cheeks.
that. I don't want that. Choppers and cheeks, man. You can't make this up. This is what we call good. Our parents allow this type of activity to take place because it's prom.
Man, they ass.
All right.
Hey, she ass backwards.
It look like he like her heels more than her. Yeah.
All right, next image. This is also going on at prom.
What the hell is this?
That's somebody.
Hey, didn't we read that in the article where they was like,
yeah, the gender, they
allow
didn't
you
they
to-
didn't allow that at first, but now LGBT
Right, you
making milestones. You hear me?
It started with
they
Dyke.
conquering prom now. You hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's somebody's son that they let go to prom.
he got the rest of his pants.
Both
laid,
of them
bro.
somebody's son, but this
Hey,
is ridiculous.
Hey, listen, the black man should be ashamed of themselves. I'm gonna explain why. Cause in this, I ain't gonna say short span of time. We can say the same amount of time, right? From being brought over here enslaved black people in America. Even you could say it's starting with the civil rights movement on up. The LGBT community have put in more work, broke down more barriers to this day
Straight up.
than a black man has done for his people.
Right.
Understand that. Understand that. The LGBTQ community, they getting a lot of work done. For real. They is not playing, but the black man playing. The black man joining the LGBT community. The black man joining their army. You understand? The black man should be ashamed. These is two people, sons right here.
Hey, listen, I know we already pulled the astonishment, Deuteronomy 28:37, so I know we short for time as well, but I'm going to tell you something. I'm glad you got that garbage off the screen. Because, see, we talked about this before. Black people amaze me. Look at this. Look at this crap. Look, even when white people gay as hell, right? Look at this dude. This dude got blue hair, his chest out, one whole leg showing. Whatever. What is all that shit? You know, look at it. It ain't got nothing to do with the fact that, you know, two dudes decide to do what it is that they do. We take the evil to the next level. Dude in a whole costume. It's a homo costume. Like that image right there is frustrating.
Let's get the next thing.
Shit crazy.
And this cause y'all want y'all kids to go to prom. And it's bad you allow them to stain the nobility of their country. Come on. Watch this. This right here, I like this clip right here.
Right.
Started from the top. Watch this. Come on.
And a photo of it because She wanted to convey a message. He customized her prom dress. I'm not sure if you can make it out there, but the photo on the front right there, that's an image of Trayvon Martin's face. And she also included other people in the Black Lives Matter movement, including Sandra Bland, Tamir Rice. Their photos are all over her prom dress. This is 17-year-old Milan Bolden Morris, who she says, yes, I'm black. Yes, I'm 17, and yes, God is using me to convey a message that is bigger than me. So that's her dress. Interesting.
I'll tell you, if she's conveying a message for her daddy, you better watch and just make sure she comes home. Because I'm just saying, sister does not look 17. That's the message she's really conveying. Keep it real. All right, let's go back.
Right.
I'm not going to touch it. But you're right.
I can say it, sister. I can say it, little sister. Englishman.
So, little sister, so did she on the news because she honoring Black Lives Matter with her prom dress. And she said, God is using me to convey this message. You understand? And the black woman, all praise to we need more black women like that one right there.
That's right.
The black woman saying her daddy, and get that in Sirach 42 verse 9.
Right.
She said the daddy need to be making sure she make it home. You know what I'm saying? The way she dressed, she don't look 17.
Exactly, right.
She do not look 17. A grown-ass man to be out there trying to sweep her off her feet, literally, and put her in the back of a van somewhere.
Take her kidneys.
Yeah, I'm telling you, human sex trafficking and all that, man, that thing is real. That's the prey right there. Read what you got.
The book of Sirach, chapter 42 and verse 9.
Come on.
The father waketh for the daughter.
So this is how fathers, black fathers in particular, are supposed to be. It say the father waketh for his daughter. He ain't going to sleep knowing that his daughter out here somewhere with some young nigga out here being a hoe. He ain't going for that. Read.
When no man knoweth.
When nobody else know. Come on.
And the care for her taketh away sleep.
The care for your daughter take away sleep. Read on.
When she is young, let she pass away the flower of her age.
Watch this.
And being married, let she should be hated.
Come on.
In her virginity.
In her what?
In her virginity.
And that's what a lot of these young sisters is before they go to prom. They be virgins. The father supposed to be keeping a close watch on their daughter in their virginity, or what'll happen?
Lest she should be defiled and gotten with child in her father's house.
So if the father is not waiting for his daughter, taking that time out to care and be protective and all of that, she gonna be defiled, meaning she gonna get her cherry popped and gonna get a child in her stomach while she's still living under her daddy roof. Tell me this is not something that plagued the black community.
It does.
Because of the negligence of black. Who the hell let their daughter come outside like that? Curves, oh, she might as well just tattoo the Black Lives Matter on her ass. The dress ain't do nothing, you understand?
Exactly. Right.
That don't make no damn sense, because I'm telling you, black men, y'all gotta stand the hell up, man.
I get something real quick.
Go ahead.
Hey, give me Jeremiah chapter 4 real quick. Jeremiah 4 and 22, because the sister said this is a message from God. Let's see what the scriptures say. Jeremiah 4:22.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 4 and verse 22. For my people is foolish.
These things are foolish. Prom is foolish. Read.
They have not known me.
And you do not know God when you indulge in these things. Read.
They are sottish children.
Come on.
And they have none understanding.
They have no understanding. Read.
They are wise to do evil.
So that wisdom that you thought you had by putting these dead bodies on your dress and dressing immodestly, that is evil. Read.
But to do good, they have no knowledge.
You don't know nothing about delivering a message for God. You delivering a message for the devil with that dress.
Exactly. Go back to Sirach 42. I'm backtrack a little bit. I'm glad I saw this verse because this really deal with the point I made about the chopper girl. All right, the girl with the long pistol with the scorpion gun, the damn video game gun on her damn, with her Kodak Black date. Sirach 42 verse 11. Watch this.
The book of Sirach, chapter 42 and verse 11.
Come on.
Keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter.
For your daughter to do that, knowing that she got a damn full ride scholarship. She got a future ahead of her. And to post something like that to make your people, you understand how bad that look, make your parents look, your neighborhood, your community. You in the middle of the street.
Right.
That mean the blame fall on the whole damn block. Why the hell y'all let her outside doing that, posting that, posing like that? You understand? That's a shameless daughter. God instruct you black fathers to keep a watch over them, or what'll happen? Come on.
Lest she make thee a laughing stock to thine enemies.
That's exactly what that young lady did. She made all of us a laughing stock to the white man. Understand that. Read on.
And a byword in the city.
A what?
And a byword in the city.
A byword in the city. Look at them. That's some nigga shit right there. Understand. That is some nigga shit.
You know what?
Read. Go ahead. No.
I was gonna say, it's crazy though, because it is some niggas for sure, some nigga shit, but it's really not. And this is a part of everything we've been bringing out this whole time. The envy and the oppressor choosing their ways. Esau been posing in prom pictures with guns.
You right.
Esau been doing that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's, they try to, well, it's not about the ops, it's about hunting. I don't know what it is, but they've been in prom pictures with big guns for a while.
That's facts. You right. Read on.
And a reproach among the people.
Watch this.
And make thee ashamed before the multitude.
That's a damn shame. Your daughter lost her full ride scholarship, got expelled because you allowed her to pose for prom like that with all them guns and post it on the internet and go back. You failed as a parent. You failed as a parent. For real. Hey, skip that. Go to the next thing. On the IT page, I sent like 3 little links, just showing y'all how far this prom stuff go. This prom spell in the earth. All right, put that on the screen.
Kindergarten prom, before and after the treat table was eaten.
Like that.
Kindergarten prom. Before and after the treat table was eaten.
We're doing this one. Yeah. We're doing this one.
Kindergarten prom.
Hey, get Leviticus 19:29.
The hell is
now,
this?
the scriptures say, train up a child in the way they should go. You train up this early. You already got a prom date. You 5. You don't even know how to write full sentences. And you shaking your behind on a little ass boy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, the thought of the world is to train up a child to be a hoe.
Right. Yep. Read that.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 9.
That's what Esau want us to do.
Mm-hmm.
Read.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 29.
Come on.
Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore.
Read.
Lest the land fall to whoredom, and the land become full of wickedness.
Right, exactly. That's what happens when you allow your little bitty your precious little girl to be a prom date at 5 years old. That don't make no damn sense. You're going to cause the whole land to be full of wickedness. She going to be 10, 11 years old losing her damn virginity. You understand? Having sex. These young dudes going to be getting in early with these same young girls that they was able to go to prom with when they was 5. You can't make this up, man. Go to the next video. The other link.
Like I say, black
So
people
you
gotta
see
take
it
to
going
the next
on.
level.
It didn't expand it. Remember, it started with only White College,
Right.
then White High Schools,
Yep.
then all high schools. It made its way to kindergarten. All right, not that one. I want that one yet. Go to the other one.
Hey, yeah, this is crazy right here.
Watch
the one
this.
here.
Play that. Play that.
Right.
Watch this, y'all. Can't make this up.
Do you know what it says?
Know what it says.
Norman, do you remember what it said? It says, don't leave me frozen.
Stay frozen.
Go to prom with me.
Damn
it!
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yay.
You said no.
All right, so
What the hell we just looking? What are we watching? I was.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Hey,
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
listen. Look,
Somebody
I don't
was-
give a damn if my son, the damn a midget, deformed, autistic, just everything in the book. That'll be the last thing I'm gonna have my son posing with, and hey man, ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way a retarded, overweight white man. You gotta be kidding me.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Look, their prom is that important.
That's what I was gonna say.
Hey, you
that's
said
the witchcraft behind
it's
the prom.
definitely witchcraft.
Yeah, that's how you know. That promise. That's some
Hey,
witchcraft, man. It's that important for them to be able to.
They had
whatever
to
that
read
was,
it for
man.
them.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, of course.
I mean, I know, but I'm saying like they shouldn't even be allowed. They can't even, you know what I'm saying? They can't comprehend what the hell prom is. What are you doing?
Right,
Stay in your lane.
He said what? Somebody was saying. I think somebody was in the background. Play it again, because I think somebody was saying "damn" or something. In the,
No, that's not what they were saying.
what were they? Oh, okay, don't play it.
Hey,
but you
nah.
know,
Hey, go to the one with them pulling up in the casket. We got to wrap it up. Play that, man. Come on.
come on, fade it over, please. Oh yeah, this is stupid.
Oh! Yes, in a casket. Yes, senior prom at Americus Sumter High School.
ain't had no
in a
damn
hearse.
date.
If that's
Yo.
not enough,
So
she
is
was
that-
inside. It was closed. Then they opened it up. I mean,
Oh
I would
my
never even get
Hey, you know what, man?
Yeah,
No,
I
I
voluntarily.
wouldn't.
Dead wrong for that.
She's
But you know it's all for
smiling.
the gram. They do it all for the gram these days.
Instagram.
Yes.
Ah, we talked to her on Skype tonight. Take a listen.
Working at the front office for 2 years, and I would think about my class, how they going to prom, and by doing the bad stuff after prom, like having drugs and doing all that, that's what can happen to you.
Hell nah.
She thought
she was fresh.
She thought they was deep. She
Drop
dead
gorgeous.
Hey, what?
Drop dead gorgeous.
Hey,
Exactly.
Hey, why you giving the face, man? I said she was dead wrong for that.
Right.
Damn. She was dead.
She was dead wrong.
She's
Hey.
killing it.
She killed it. Yeah, she killed it. All right. Second Maccabees 4, then we got to wrap it up. Second Maccabees 4, 15 to 16. Come on.
Go
Read that.
Dead wrong.
It's the book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 4 and verse 15. Not setting by the honors of their fathers, but liking the glory of the Grecians best of all.
So the honors of our fathers never dealt with what are the debutantes and the damn vetting, the grooming with the promenades and no, that is not the honors of our fathers. The honors of our fathers is God's commandments. But we didn't set by the honors of our fathers, but like what?
But liking the glory of the Grecians best of all.
We want to do what the white man established. We prove with the history that's what the white man established for their community, their race only. You understand? But we was mingled among the heathen and learned their works, and we prefer what they do, they customs, above what we got in this Bible. You don't see these black people doing our posing and taking pictures for them Passover and Feast of First Fruits and tabernacles. And no, they only do this type of stuff for what the white man established as traditions in America. You understand? Read on.
By reason whereof sore calamity came upon them.
God said for that reason, sore calamity or a catastrophe came upon them. Come on.
For they had them to be their enemies and avengers, whose custom they followed so earnestly.
So that goes into what you were saying, that Stockholm syndrome.
Right.
What the brother was saying in the beginning about the damn master trend, ready to go back to the plantation. For real, that's the mentality. We follow their customs so earnestly that we create a kindergarten prom, a special ed prom. You understand? I'm pretty sure you know how they got high school reunions? It's eventually going to be a damn grown people prom. You get to relive your prom. Because Young Dolph did that.
I don't know about Young Dolph, but I do
did
know
do that.
Yeah, grown dummies out here redoing their prom for real, for real. I seen it.
Yeah. That's how earnestly we follow these customs.
Right.
But read the last verse and then we gonna end it. Come on.
Whose custom they followed so earnestly, and unto whom they desired to be like in all things.
Read.
For it is not a light thing to do wickedly against the laws of God.
So understand that them revelings, banquetings, excess of wine, lust, all of that encompasses prom night. And God said that's the will of the Gentiles, that we're not supposed to learn. That is doing wickedly against the laws of God. It's not a light thing to send your child off to prom. Understand, that is an abominable idolatry. And God will judge you, the child, every damn body.
Right.
If we continue to allow our children to attend these type of events, it's wrong. It's not for us. It was never for us. And it only leads to us going against our God. And this year, it then led to us being ashamed and humiliated as a nation of people. All right? So we got to cut it out. All right? So look, that's the truth about prom.
Right.
Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, send it to your family members, you know, who they week ain't came up yet. Hey, tell them take their damn suit back to Men's Warehouse. You know what I'm saying? Take your dress back. Take it all back. Please don't go. I hear a note, didn't it? Yeah. Don't go. All right? Don't do it. Don't do it.
Repent or you going to die.
Hey, hold on. Take that off real quick. Hey, for the people that's in Israel, people that know the truth, some of y'all still let your kids go to prom or that's my daughter, I still got to help buy her dress. No.
Don't
not
do it.
condone this with your kids either. Y'all know.
Don't trim your ways,
in these
man.
videos, and if your baby mama or baby daddy, whoever that got the kids, don't support it. Let them handle all that, because we don't support that.
Right. All praise to the Most High. So with that, we say shalom.
You the GOAT, boy.
RT, you good, bro?
Crazy coming back and crack the sky, he come with fire. Babylon, yeah, it gotta burn, yeah, with fire. Damn, where you read that at? It's in the Bible. I tell you what you're afraid of, a black messiah. Crazy coming back and crack the sky, he come with fire. Babylon, yeah, it gotta burn, yeah, with fire. Damn, where you read that at? It's in the Bible. I tell you what you're afraid of, a black messiah. Christ, he coming back to save his people from the enemy. The same people stole us, then they sold us to the enemy. Came on a slave ship, shackles on my damn arm, yokes around my neck, on my feet, so I couldn't run. Me, Shack, drag, slave, name a Bendigo. Trap in the fire, burn, deliver us from Babylon. Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar, that's where he carried us. It done us bad, do us wrong, like in America. Jeremiah prophesied against his nation. Daddy said be careful, grandmama said they are on you. Walking in your flesh, watch your soul, cause it can burn, bro. Walking in the spirit, you hear me, I come to warn you. From Tennessee to Louisiana to Mississippi, told my slave master we tripping, cause we gon' get ya. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 10, yeah. He that have a ear, let him hear, so hear me clearly. Christ, he coming back, he crack the sky, he come with fire. Babylon, yeah, it gotta burn, yeah, with fire. Damn, where you read that at? It's in the Bible. I tell you what you're afraid of, a black messiah. Christ, he coming back, crack the sky, he come with fire. Babylon, yeah, it gotta burn, yeah, with fire. Damn, where you read that at? It's in the Bible. I tell you what you're afraid of, a black messiah.
Who is that Basra? Covered in grapes, come for the war, not the complaint. Swinging the sword, saving the saints. All of the years, that what you ain't. And I ain't talking about Lil Caesar, this the lamb. Ain't no ham and pepperoni on this pizza. And it won't be nice to meet you when he come with that drama. No Obama, we'll bring this campaign to Combat the sequel, eat 'em, get over here. My king gon' get this flawless victory. And for those Israelites that sin consistently, better read your history or you too will be that history. The secrets of iniquity are no longer a mystery. It's misery for anybody that wanna play. You still believe in Santa Claus, the Messiah gon' slay. No reindeer, his rain feel when he coming that day. Don't let your mouth write a check that your soul can't pay. Go.
Christ he coming back, he crack the sky, he come with fire. Babylon, yeah, it gotta burn, yeah, with fire. Damn, where you read that at? It's in the Bible. I tell you what you're afraid of, a black Messiah. Christ he coming back, he crack the sky, he come with fire. Babylon, yeah, it gotta burn, yeah, with fire. Damn, where you read that at? It's in the Bible. I tell you what you're afraid of, a black Messiah.
Christ tipping the scales, saving the 12, bringing the power, saving our people out of this hell. Jack and Jill, you bring the pail, cause you up for sale. Oxen blocks, Edomites, taking this L. This Bible prophecy, oppression for oppressors. We the teachers in the classroom, here to teach a lesson. We the prophets on the streets with a plethora of scriptures. The 12 tribes we trying to reach for Messiah bring vengeance. Isaiah 14:21. For the sins of the fathers, Christ killing all his sons, so they don't rise and slander God with their tongue, with words smooth as butter, but it was war in their hearts. Fire breathing dragon, Christ about that action. Babylon gon' panic when the Lord begins to tax it. He gon' beat them down to a fraction. Take the kingdom back, and no, we not asking.
Christ he coming back, he crack the sky, he come with fire. Babylon, yeah, it gotta burn, yeah, with fire. Damn, where you read that at? It's in the Bible. I tell you what you're afraid of, a black Messiah. Christ he coming back, he crack the sky, he come with fire. Babylon, yeah, it gotta burn, yeah, with fire. Damn, where you read that at? It's in the Bible. I tell you what you're afraid of, a black Messiah.